Namaste everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, today is day 3 of our 7-day Yoga for Flexibility challenge. Our focus for today's practice is hamstring. They are extremely crucial for lower back and leg flexibility. These muscles play a significant role in activities like walking and bending forward. In Paschimottanasana, a seated forward fold pose, we'll target the hamstrings with synergist muscles like our lower back muscles, assisting in the movement, while the antagonist muscles such as the quadriceps will provide us stability. Ligaments and tendons around the knee and hip will be greatly stretched. Our focus today is on lengthening and releasing tension in our hamstrings. So let's get started. Let's begin by coming into downward facing dog. Keeping your palms forward, shoulder width distance between your palms, gently lift onto your fours, tucking your toes under, lift your knees to press back. Feel free to keep approximately hip width distance between your feet or slightly wider if that feels comfortable. And gently begin to move your hips from side to side to release and relax your hamstrings, your lower back. Taking deep in breaths and out. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, start to find stillness in your posture and lift high up onto your toes. And as you exhale, gently press in between your hands, drawing your abdomen towards your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Savoring every moment in today's practice and feeling in all those parts of the body which we will be using in today's flow. Now slowly start to tiptoe forward. Keeping approximately hip width distance between your knees, between your feet. You can micro bend into your knees, hold onto opposite elbows. Gently start to swing side to side. Nodding a yes, a no, inhaling and exhaling. Releasing your entire weight of your torso forward. Now on your next inhale, see if you can begin to straighten out your knees slightly. If that means either placing your palms onto your mat, if that's where your practice is, or if you're unable to reach down, keeping your knees straight, work on placing your hands onto your shins. And then inhale, you lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, either holding onto your ankles or your shins, draw your elbows out to fold. If your palms are onto the mat, gently fold forward. Now, while you continue to fold, again bend into your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. So your knees are bent, but you're lifting halfway up. And now as you exhale, gently fold forward. Let's do that 3 more times. Drawing your abdomen towards your thighs as if you're resting your stomach onto your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten out your knees to fold. Inhaling to bend. And exhaling to fold. Inhale to bend. Deep breath out to fold. Inhale to bend, and this time curling into your spine, chin to your chest, slowly begin to roll yourself up to standing. With your head coming up in the end. Inhale, circling your hands over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, you circle your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold forward. Let's do that full circle again. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. See if you can fold, guiding with your chin in a flat back, keeping your knees straight, gently to fold. Inhale in a flat back, guiding with your chin, rise up. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step back in plank. Inhale, drop your knees down, or you can bend into your knees to float them, turning your tailbone up. Bend your elbows towards the back to lower knee, chest, chin. Inhaling to cobra. Hold here. Exhaling, down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Drawing your left foot towards the center, inhale, right leg lifts. Now, instead of turning your focus towards your right leg here, draw your focus towards the left. And see how much ever you can, work on keeping your legs straight and active. Doesn't matter even if your heels don't touch down, even if your heels are lifted, that's okay. Work on keeping your legs straight. And slowly lower your right leg down. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhaling to lower. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhaling onto your toes to turn your gaze forward. Gently bend into your knees and step up, jump forward. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale to circle your hands over your head. Exhale, hands at your heart center. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, gently step back in plank. Option to lower down, knee, chest, chin, or this time you can transfer your weight forward. Bend your elbows towards the back to lower halfway. Inhale to cobra up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Staying in runner's lunge, option to place your palms either onto the mat, on the tip of your fingers, or you could always use your blocks, taking deep in breaths in out. Work on lifting the chest. Now, rather than dropping your back knee down, focus on lifting the leg up to lift the chest. So keep your left leg active here. So you'll feel the slight stretch in your left quadricep, but also the stretch in your right hamstring. 2 more breaths here. And exhaling back, down dog. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Again, this time keeping your right leg active. Lift the chest to hold. Deep breathing, inhale and exhale. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Inhale, gently step back, down dog. So we'll just add on a little. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale, you lift the chest. And this time you drop the back knee, turn the sole out. Inhaling to crescent. As you exhale, you fold into half splits. So instead of sitting back onto your heel or taking your hip back, work on drawing your hip in line with your knee, and then inhale, flex your right foot, exhaling to fold. If you're unable to reach down, feel free to use blocks under your palms for support. Slowly begin to bend into your knee, inhaling to rise. Exhale back, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Gently drop the back knee, turn the sole out, inhaling to rise. Exhaling half splits. Deep breaths here, inhale and exhale. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale back, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Inhale, first lift the chest. Exhale, drop the knee down. Inhaling to crescent. Exhaling to half splits. Inhaling back into crescent. And as you exhale, we move into lizard. So you may want to walk your foot slightly towards the outside. Option to draw both your palms in and stay up onto your palms, or you could release down onto your elbows. Deep breaths here, inhale and exhale. Inhaling, slowly begin to press up, drawing your foot and palms in neutral position, tucking your back toes under, press back, down dog. Take a deep inhale and deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, gently step the foot forward. Inhale, lift the chest, keeping your back foot active. And now as you exhale, you drop the knee down, inhaling to crescent. Exhaling to half splits. Inhaling back into crescent. And as you exhale, we move into lizard pose, Prishthasana. Option to stay up onto your palms or gently lowering down onto your elbows. Inhaling, slowly lift up. Walking your foot in neutral position, tuck your toes under, press back, down dog. On your next inhale, you pivot your left foot to 45 degrees angle. Inhale, lift your right leg up as if you're turning your right toes towards the side. And then slowly draw your right knee in to gently step your foot forward. Now you want to work on keeping your back leg active as much as you can to rise up in Warrior One. So in Warrior One, although you're bending from the front knee, your foundation is actually the back leg. So rather than bending your knee, even if you reduce the distance between your legs, work on keeping your back leg really strong and active. And then continue to bend from the front knee. Instead of just collapsing into the postures, always work on keeping your body active and breathe. Inhale and exhale here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you lower your palms down to gently step back, down dog. And now this time you pivot your right foot to 45 degrees angle. Inhale, left leg lifts. Turning your toes towards the side. And focus on straightening out your right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, Warrior One. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, palms go down. Gently step back, down dog. Inhale here. And exhale. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. And as you exhale, you step your right foot in between your palms. So I'll show the other way around. And then you turn your body towards the side so that this time the sides of the feet are parallel to each other. Then inhale, you lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold, Paschimottanasana. Feel free to use blocks even if you're unable to reach, that's absolutely okay. But instead of bending into your knees, work on straightening out your legs here and keep them active and strong while you continue to transfer your weight towards the front. One more breath here. Inhaling, halfway lift, and then slowly turn your body towards the front. Exhaling, down dog. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. On your next inhale, right leg lifts. And then slowly start to walk your palms back. From here, gently micro bend into your knees to slowly go up into standing. Now, option to keep your right knee bent, or you can grab hold of your big toes and slowly straighten out the leg. And now from there, micro bending into your left, feel free to use your support if you'd like. Gently come to seated. Hold there. 3, 2, and slowly settle down. Slowly drop the foot forward. From there, drop your left knee out so that the sole of the foot touches the inner thigh. Inhaling, hands lift. Exhale to fold forward and down. Now, oftentimes what happens is our body starts to tilt onto one side. So work on drawing left side of your torso towards the right to fold. So you're squaring towards your right leg rather than tilting onto one side. Inhale, slowly begin to walk back. Now draw your left knee in so that the arch of your left foot is next to your right knee. Inhale, right hand lifts. Exhale, we twist towards the left. Inhaling to turn your gaze forward, exhale to release. Now placing your palms either onto your mat or onto your block, gently lift your right leg and go standing. And then slowly walk your hands forward, meeting me in three-legged down dog. Exhale, release the foot, downward facing dog. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So inhale, left leg lifts. And then slowly start to walk your palms towards the foot. Then bending into both your knees, slowly go onto standing and balancing, drawing your left knee in towards the chest. So either you can hold your shin or holding onto your big toe. Inhale, you straighten out the leg. Now take a deep breath in and very slowly bending into your right knee, you come into seated and hold there. 3, 2, and slowly settle down. Gently drop your right knee out, coming into Janushirasana. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, gently fold forward and down. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly begin to walk back. This time you draw your right knee in. Inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, twist your right. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly turn your gaze forward. Exhale, release. Lifting your left foot off, slowly slide up. And then gently walk forward, three-legged down dog. Exhaling to release, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now slowly start to roll forward from all those forward bends or hamstring stretches that we've just done, just to relax it a little bit. Slowly lie down onto your belly. And this time taking your palms behind so that your palms are turned down towards the mat, chin on the floor, feet together. Inhale, begin to lift your extremities. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Inhaling and exhaling. Now see if you can bend into your knees to hold on. If you're unable to hold, simply stay there without holding, or you move into Dhanurasana. And settle down. Taking deep in breaths in out here. And this time taking your palms next to your chest, you tuck your toes under to press up and back down dog. Taking a deep inhale. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, step your right foot in between your palms. Drawing your left foot in at 45 degrees angle so that the distance between your legs is approximately to a meter to meter and a half. Inhale, you lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Focusing on your breathing cycles here. Now from here, slowly slide your left foot slightly back and then gently bend your knee to drop your left knee down. So basically you've come into half splits. Inhale, you lengthen, exhaling to fold. Then begin to bend into your right. Inhale to lift up. And as you exhale, slowly place your palm down. And this time, very gently, drop your right shin in. Inhale, you lift the chest. Exhale, walk your hands forward and down. Always remind yourself to release your facial muscles, because oftentimes when our hip, our hamstrings feel really tight and we are struggling in postures, the first point where it affects is our breaths. That means we breathe either too fast or we hold our breaths, or we tend to tighten our jaws and everything. So work on relaxing the parts of the body which are not used in the pose. That's the best way of actually growing deeper or going further into your yoga practice. Now inhale, slowly begin to walk up. Exhaling, down dog. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So gently step your left foot forward, drawing your right foot at 45 degrees angle. Inhaling, you lengthen your spine. Exhale, gently fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And from here you draw your right foot onto your toes, sliding it a little back, and then gently drop your right knee down towards the mat. Flexing your left foot, inhale, lengthen. Exhaling to fold. Focusing on deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. From that inhale, begin to bend the knee and slowly lift up, crescent. As you exhale, slowly place your palms down. This time you draw your left shin in. Inhale, you lift the chest. Exhale, walk your hands forward and down. Deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, slowly begin to walk yourself up and gently pressing back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes, turning your gaze forward, bend your knees to step, hop, jump through, to slowly come to seated. This time, you turn your right toes out so that your heel is next to your hip, your sits bones are onto the mat and your toes are turned towards the back. Now, if this position is not comfortable and you notice that you're starting to fall onto one side, option one is that you can use a rolled blanket or a Turkish towel and roll it and place it under your hip. So the moment you give yourself a bit of height, that takes the pressure off your knees and it becomes easier to maintain. If you have a yoga block handy, then perhaps use a yoga block to sit onto. If you're tight in your back, I would advise to use a strap around your foot, and if not, then simply take your hands forward to fold. Deep breaths here. Inhale, slowly walk back, gently release your leg. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So this time you turn your left heel around. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, you walk forward and down. Inhale, slowly begin to walk up, and this time releasing both your legs forward, basically coming into our Paschimottanasana. So again, if you're finding it difficult to sit and fold, feel free to increase the height of your hip or leveling it slightly higher by placing a prop underneath. Also, you could always use blocks or a strap. If you are further forward and your hands are exceeding, and if you wish to challenge yourself a little bit, feel free to use a block in front of your feet, or if you're unable to reach, you can use a strap. What you want to do is, rather than curling into your spine and then folding, shrugging your shoulders, instead work on lengthening your spine. So it doesn't matter even if you're up higher here, that's okay. The idea is to work on lifting the chest and then slowly guiding with your chin. Now, in many cases, sometimes the teachers would ask you to bend into your knees to hold here. However, because we are working with hamstrings as well as the back, it's fine even if you don't go down, for which you need to bend the knees and fold. Instead, just drop it down and lift up. That's okay. But let's just work on working with our hamstrings here. Now slowly begin to unfold, roll up. And this time we lie down onto our backs. We'll be going for a mini Setu Bandhasana or bridge pose. Why I say mini is that our main focus of today's class is working on the hamstring, but because you've done too many forward bends and all, this is just a slight back bend to balance out in the body. So we won't be here for too long. So drawing your feet hip width distance apart, palms by the side. Inhale, you lift your pelvic up. Feel free to walk your hands under to interlock your fingers. Taking deep in breaths in out here. And slowly release. Now gently straighten out your legs. Begin to bend into your right knee, taking your left palm on the outside of your right knee, cactusing your right. Slowly twist, dropping your right knee towards the left. Inhale, slowly rolling back to center. Exhale, release. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling to twist. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, unfold for final resting pose, Shavasana. Keeping comfortable distance between your legs. Heels in, toes stand out, hands by the side of your body. And consciously, little by little, making an effort to gradually relaxing each and every part of the body completely. And feel free to stay here a little longer, or if you wish to roll out, gently begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, making circular movements with your wrists, your ankles. Drawing your feet together, hands over your head, interlocking your fingers and stretching out your extremities, taking a deep, deep, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly turning onto your right side and make your way up onto the mat. In any seated comfortable position so that your spine is upright, shoulders roll back, chest forward. Being grateful for today's practice, inhaling palms to your forehead, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, slowly draw yourself up, taking a deep, deep, deep breath in. And once you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this practice, give me a thumbs up, share your comment, your feedback in the section below. I truly love reading them. And subscribe to my channel. Do check out all my playlists as well in the description below. Thank you.